In the original, most issues you could run into as a thief could be solved by throwing something at something else. It's amazing that log just keeps floating by again and again. There must be a big tree up top.
Yeah.
Alright, new screen, new save.
We have a special log recycling system. Now, careful here.
Yes, indeed. I see there's an edge I could fall off of.
Yeah.
And I like falling off edges as much as the next adventure gamer, but...
I mean, it's not like you'll die if you fall off that ledge, but you'll have to go through the previous section.
That's worse than dying. The heat of this room is painful. You feel the sweat pour down from you and hear it sizzle on the ground below. There's a distinct odor of brimstone around you. So here, the main thing is don't step off the path.
And
don't step on any of those jets of fire.
Yeah.
Which isn't hard in theory, but you can't always tell where they're going to be until it's too late.
Yeah. Luckily, you can. If you're.
So I'm going to save.
Luckily, if you got your stats maxed out, you can take a bit of burning.
Can, but don't want to. So let's throttle on here.
You don't want to stand around too long either, because you'll eventually die from the heat anyway.
True. And the soundtrack in here reminds me an awful lot of Baba Yaga's house, which... Ow. Well, I almost made it.
Yeah.
I got a little twisted.
Let's see how much that hurt. That hurt.
A lot. Yeah.
Now your
honor's gone up.
Yeah, to 11.
You're such an honorable
It
gentleman.
goes all the way to 11. Okay, I'm going to take a healing pill.
Are you sure? I don't have to spare for that.
That feels good, just what you needed to relieve some of the aches and pains of everyday adventuring. The pill makes you thirsty, so you take out your water skin. You take a careful sip from your water skin. It tastes great. Now, here, I don't want to fall off the ledge here. I'd like to use my magic rope.
You have to go first.
Ow.
Too close.
I didn't want to fall off the ledge there. As a matter of fact, I so much didn't want to that I'm actually going to restore and go back and do this room again and try to get a little less beat up, because I don't like being beat up. Now you watch. Having said that, I will get burned like 3 or 4 times as opposed to the once I did.
You take damage, I think, just from E in here.
Yeah.
Okay, that was better.
Here,
So I'll save here.
This time, try not walking off the ledge.
Yeah, my health took a bit of a beating there.
Yeah, but not as much as it could have.
Okay, I really want to use my rope. Whoops. I would actually like to use my pills too, but I want to use my rope right now. There we go. It's much more civilized. This jumping off is for barbarians.
Hey!
There's a door over here. The great ancient doors stand guard as they have for 1001 years. You hear a deep echoing voice. None shall enter, none shall pass, but he who speaks the name of power. Speak now the name of power. And as we remember Ad Avis saying outside, The name of power is Suleiman. You hear the sound of thunder. Another room, another save game. Now, the main thing in here is just don't touch anything.
That stuff is pretty, but you've got enough wealth already.
It's amazing
Well-
that the thief can make it through without touching anything.
Yeah, but everyone knows if you're going through a room full of wealth and magic, you don't touch anything. That's like basic
What if you don't like that?
genre savvy.
Yeah.
A glow illuminates this chamber. It flows from an object high atop the strange structure before you. At the sight of the glowing object, you feel irresistibly drawn forward. Oh no. This is not good, guys. Your feet seem to move with a will of their own.
What? You're gonna get Iblis and then you and your friend can go save the Emir and...
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot. Nothing to worry about. As you draw near, you see that the object is a statue made of crystal. A dark, shapeless form stirs within it. The crystal's cool glow is numbing. You feel compelled to pick it up. But as you reach out,
What?
you are suddenly unable to move. No!
Again?
Oh, hi, Ad Avis.
Hi,
Oh,
friend.
Oh,
How's it going?
Fool! Some hero you are, a pawn for the very man you sought to destroy! Thanks to your help, I now have that through which I can summon the greatest destructive power ever known, Iblis himself! Do you know how long I have waited this moment? 70 years! Master, we're watching for the stars to align. 70 years I have spent learning the magic that controls men's mind and waiting for a fool to fulfill the prophecy for me. Tonight, as the moon arises between the scorpion's claws and the dragon's teeth, I shall begin the ritual that shall make me the master. I will control Iblis and thus control the world. While you, pawn of the prophecy, shall remain behind in this tomb. You shall be he who waits behind. So good to have
Jeez.
We're so
Wow.
grateful.
Yeah, what a friend.
I think I just bled visibly.
I think that's just your lamp.
Farewell, hero.
Yeah. He's not my
Nothing
friend
like being
anymore.
appreciated.
Yeah, I don't want to be friends with someone who's going to be mean to me. And I think I do want to take a healing pill now. Since, he hurt me. That feels good, etc. Oh, what am I going to do now? First thing I'm going to do is get off this thing.
In this version, they don't make you do the walking down by yourself, which is nice.
Yeah.
What if I wanted to jump off the edge?
Is there anything in here you can use? Oh, whoa.
Something flashes in the darkness. Time to save.
I don't know what you're scared of. We're just going into the climactic end sequence.
Quite. Which I haven't practiced. You pick up the ring and read the inscription, "He who waits behind." As you put it on your finger, you twist it a bit to see its design.
I may grant you 3 wishes, O Master of the Ring. What is your first wish?
Hi, what's your name?
I've been in the ring so long, I think I forgot. You can call me Genie, though.
Tell me about some rumors.
It was a rumor that the Sultan of Isfara was in love with a cow, but I guess that was a long time ago.
I've actually never asked him that before. That's funny. What's your purpose here?
Well, I was supposed to make sure Iblis didn't get loose. So now I guess I gotta help you bring him back, as the prophecy says.
Wait, the prophecy says bringing him back?
Iblis was the most powerful of the jinn. 1,000 years and a year ago, he created a huge city here and tried to make all men bow before him. Solomon summoned all the jinn to his side, and with their power turned the city into Iblis's tomb. Then Iblis himself was caught and bound and became the statue you saw here.
Who was Suleiman?
Suleiman Ben Daub was the wisest of the wise, strongest of the strong, most magicalist of the magical. He was also very kind. He made me who waits behind and put me in that ring.
A ring?
I'm the genie of the ring. Solomon asked for someone to stay here and guard to make sure Iblis didn't escape. I volunteered. All the other genii laughed at me because I'm not very good at magic. But not Solomon. He said I'd do fine and let me be he who waits behind. I guess he was wrong, huh? Iblis is gone, and you and I are kind of stuck here, aren't we, Master?
Master?
You are the Lord of the Ring. Since you put it on and twisted it, your wish is my command, as long as it helps return Iblis here.
Well, that's kind of nice. Tell me about Jinn.
We Jinn are very great and powerful. Well, some of us are, anyway.
Can I call you Oz?
This is a tomb?
This used to be the city that Iblis created. But after Suleiman and I and all the other Jinn beat Iblis, this became a kind of his tomb, I suppose.
Okay. Now, you said the prophecy.
The prophecy may have become a bit garbled over the years, but originally it went like this, when Solomon taught it to me. 1,000 years and a year, so shall Iblis be caught in the tombstone of the city where he and I once fought, until moonlight has been captured, 'twas the scorpion and the drake. Then come a hero from the Northland, and ancient powers wake. Led and followed by the Dark One, guide to deceit and despair, pass through the trials of fire, trials of water, earth, and air. Pass through the door unopened, bars to yield none. By my name of Suleiman, so shall this be done. Come the last into betrayal, and to he who waits behind, that's me! And now how did that go? And Iblis shall rise, and something about the final night, I'll remember it sometime.
Well, great. So, you said you could give me wishes. Tell me about that.
I can grant you 3 wishes by the power of the ring. I can get you anything you want, as long as it is healing powers or teleportating you to Iblis.
Prowess, you say?
I can give you the ability of 10 men at any skill you want to improve upon. You have but to wish for strength, or magic, or intelligence, or sneaking. Or, well, you get the idea.
And if I wanted to wish for health?
I can heal your wounds and injuries and make you all better.
Fortunately, I still have healing pills, so I totally don't need that. And teleportation?
I am supposed to make sure Iblis is returned to the Forbidden City. I do have enough magic to take you with me to where Iblis has been taken, I think.
Great. Okay, so at this point, we look at our stats, and of course everything is as good as it's going to get, except luck, which is 1 point off, so that practically is the same as being good enough. So, the question basically boils down to, what am I going to need most in the end game and or the next game, because it's nice to import in with some boost in tougher to build areas.
And there are certain stats that are very hard to build in the next game.
Yeah.
There are. So, the only thing is that we still have an end game to beat, and it also helps a lot to up your stats for the end game. So, what I'm going to have to do here is pick 2 stats of different levels of usefulness.